When did President Biden learn of the defense secretary's cancer diagnosis?
He was informed today.
Any details on what his reaction was?
He was informed by the chief of staff earlier this morning, and I'm not going to go into any more detail than that.
Goodness. So the president has known for, I guess, 5 days now that Secretary Austin was in the hospital, but he wasn't informed why?
He was not informed until last Friday that Secretary Austin was in the hospital. He was not informed until this morning that the root cause of that hospitalization was prostate cancer.
I wanted to just quickly give you an update on a story we covered yesterday. We did not produce a story about it today, but the update's still important. So there was this big controversy in regard to Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin and how he spent some time in the intensive care unit following some mishaps with an elective surgery he had had. Well, it turns out that the elective surgery, in my opinion, isn't really so elective because he unfortunately was diagnosed with prostate cancer and was receiving treatment in regard to that cancer diagnosis. After the procedure, he experienced some pain, ended up back in the hospital as a result of that, and then briefly was in the ICU. He remains in the hospital, although based on the reports, if we're to believe them, he's no longer in the ICU. So we basically found out that Lloyd Austin was diagnosed with prostate cancer almost at the same time as the White House, and that's where all the controversy lies. But I bring this up because when we were covering the story yesterday, it was widely reported that it was an elective surgery. When I think of an elective surgery, I do not think of treatment for prostate cancer, and I feel that my tone in that story was not serious considering what the actual medical emergency was. So that was because I didn't know what the actual diagnosis was. And so I just wanted to put that out there. But I did float the possibility that it wasn't really an elective surgery and maybe it was something far more serious that they're keeping from the public. And now it appears that was the case.
Thanks for watching. If you become a member, you get to watch all this ad-free, except for, of course, this ad. Still, hit the join button below.